Ambassador. 2 days ago in Tirana, the Western Balkans submit with the EU took place in Tirana. Are there any chances for Albania to open negotiations on the European Council of 21st of March to start negotiations?
Well, as you know, Albania is well on its way to the European Union. So officially, actually, negotiations have already started. For the next round of negotiations to start, there still has to be a decision by the Council, but in Brussels. But I'm confident that that will come soon.
Negociatat kanë nisur tashmë, po besoj për kapitullin e ri të grupin e ri të kapitullave. Ky është vendim që do merret nga Këshilli, po jam pozitiv që do të jepet.
Kur thoni pozitiv, çfarë keni parasysh?
So what do you mean when you say that you're positive that the negotiations for the new cluster will commence?
Well, because this is under discussion in Brussels, but I don't see a reason why this should last very long. So, I mean, this is a process which is ongoing, and I guess that the decision will soon be taken. Yeah.
Ky është një proces që është në vazhdim, nuk ka arsye pse të mos hapet së shpejti, edhe është një vendim që do merret.
Zoti ambasador, prej 5 muajsh opozita po bllokon punën e
For
parlamentit.
5 months already, the opposition is blocking the process of the parliament. Is there a message from your part to political parties to come back to the normal procedures in the parliament?
Absolutely. So, democracy, parliament is the heart of democracy, is the heart of the country, and we need a good and solid debate in Parliament on new legislation, on the politics of the country. And it is sad that over the past month this country has not been able to have a normal parliamentary life. So I call on all parties to do the utmost to restore the normal procedures in Parliament and to restore to the center of the country the heart of democracy, which is Parliament.
Në një vend demokratik, parlamenti është zemra e gjithë shtetit dhe është për të ardhur keq që në një muaj procedurat parlamentare nuk kanë qenë në rrjedhën e duhur. Dhe unë bëj thirrje partive politike që të rikthehen këtij procesit institucional të parlamentit në mënyrë më të mirë të mundshme, sepse edhe një herë parlamenti është zemra e demokracisë. Mr. Ambassador, the opposition in Albania had this statement. It has addressed, according to the statement, to all embassies about the violations of opposition's rights. Have you ever received, indeed, such a call from the opposition?
Both parties, all parties, especially both, of course, of the big parties, should contribute to restoration of normal parliamentary life. And that is our call on the parties and the members of Parliament, and that is why we have a standing conversation with all parties in this country.
Të gjitha partitë politike duhet të kontribuojnë në procedurat normale të jetës parlamentare dhe për këtë arsye ne kemi një bashkëbisedim të vazhdueshëm me të gjitha partitë politike në Shqipëri. What about when it comes to the electoral code recently? How will they proceed? Since the opposition has the largest number of presentation. But the opposition is not in the table of discussions. Opposition of Luzin Pasha.
Well, in general, it's the same question because as normal parliamentary procedures are at this moment hampered, this is why a number of processes are stuck, and the discussion on and the decision making on electoral reforms is one of them. So this is another reason to reactivate normal parliamentary life.
Është pak a shumë e njëjta pyetje, për momentin kemi këto bllokime të procedurave parlamentare dhe edhe reforma elektorale është një prej këtyre procedurave që është e bllokuar.
Zoti ambasador, opozita kërkon fort për
Mr. Ambassador, the opposition strongly solicits the functioning of the electoral parliamentary election, particularly the investigative committees. The majority opposes that. Do you have a comment for the normal functioning of parliamentary life, the return to the normality of the position also?
Well, again, Europe is about unity and diversity. So we have no fixed recipes for how a parliament should function or how a democracy should be organized. That is up to the Albanian people. What our message is, every democracy in Europe needs to have a functional democracy, a functional parliament with functional procedures. But how the detailed rules and procedures are organized, that is up to the country itself.
Evropa është përbërë nga uniteti dhe nga diversiteti. Dhe përjedhore, ne nuk kemi një recetë fikse për se si mund të organizohet demokracia në institucionet tona. Kjo varet nga vetë nga institucionet shqiptare për t'i riorganizuar këto element.
Happy summer day in Korçë. Gëzuar. Shumë faleminderit.